Hey everyone, The Realist here, and today we are going to be talking about all the Lowe's 2023 Halloween leaks. About, I'd say, a week or two ago, the Lowe's lineup was leaked, and I am very late to this. But Lowe's has got some very impressive stuff. Let's get into it. The first leak we're going to be talking about is the lunging chained zombie. This zombie animatronic is 6 foot tall and it has chains coming down from its arms. So I guess it's just supposed to lunge at you. I guess it has a moving mouth. It has LED eyes too. And I'm gonna be honest, this thing looks like it would be sold at Walmart. Not a big fan of zombies either. It's okay, I guess. Now this one might be my personal favorite. The 8-foot cemetery angel. This thing is really cool. This thing is supposed to move its wings back and forth. It's supposed to have a moving mouth, which I doubt. I think it's a pretty cool prop. I just hope it doesn't say anything stupid. Now we have the most impressive one. The pop-up ghostly woman. Now the cool thing about this is that it is a pneumatic prop. I think it's cool that we're getting pneumatic props for retail now, but I'm not sure how exactly that would work, and they're probably going to be really cheap too. I will say I do not really like the animation. It kind of looks like she's just jumping, and that's kind of weird. I also don't really like the pupils. They look kind of weird too, and I'm not really sure why she has such a weird outfit, but she's fine, I guess. So, now we are going to be talking about this tree. I'm not really sure what to call it. I think this thing is also 8 foot. I think it's got an LED face, maybe LED signs. I hope it does. And there's a raven, owl, crow, some type of bird on top of the tree. And when you activate it, the eyes would glow and the wings would move. And I think it's kind of cool, very simple. Now we are going to be talking about the 3-foot pneumatic clown. I don't really think this thing has a name either, but this thing also uses pneumatics, and it's supposed to like have a back and forth motion, I guess. I don't know, maybe it'll laugh or something, but it does look kind of weird. Then we have another one of these stupid things. Well, at least I think they're stupid. We've got the Halloween musicians. Now, I don't really like props like these. The only ones that were somewhat good were the Party City trick-or-treaters. Here is what I'm going to call the Cauldron Witch Sisters. And it's just another boring Cauldron Witch duo prop. Not really an original idea, and these look kind of bad too. There's nothing to really even say about these, like, there's nothing really original about them. They're just your boring witch prop. So this is the 3-foot jack-o'-lantern ghost, and I'm not gonna lie, I like it, but I don't like it. I don't like it because I don't really like how the ghost looks. I'm not really a fan of the pumpkin either. And why do the eyes look kind of white? And it also has a side-to-side swaying type motion when I thought it was going to pop up. If it popped up, it would have made for a good jump scare. But I think it's a nice classic idea. Here is the pumpkin wreath. I'm gonna see if I can find the video of it. But this thing has a moving mouth, LED eyes, and it has phrases. It's just some sort of wreath. If it had no pupils, it honestly would have looked much better, but it still looks very good. As you can see, I like the classic vintage look it has to it. It's just really neat. I kind of like it. And then we have the Halloween Manor archway. If it didn't say Halloween Manor, I would have liked it so much more. Then we just have these jack-o'-lanterns. Nothing too special about them. They're just jack-o'-lanterns, they glow. Now I'm not gonna bother reading through all these, but I'm just going to read the more interesting ones. These are, I guess, the price things. I'm not sure what you call them. First up, we see this 60-inch spooky tree with pumpkins. I'm not sure what that is. Better have some LEDs or some bat or bird on top of it, because it's $130. Guard zombie, which I'm not sure we've seen yet, and skull door greeter. Then here we can see life-size animated bride, and then I think the last thing here that catches my interest is this mega bat on tombstone for $140. Oh, and I do see a talking pumpkin with candle, so I wonder what that is. But that mega bat sounds really interesting. But I guess that's it for these price tag things. So now we're going to get into the good stuff. Here we go. This is where I'm blown away. So first, we've got this amazing display. The Halloween Manor archway. You could see a lot of things. But let's go from left to right. Alright, so in this image you can see the tree, which is probably one of my favorites for this year, with the caretaker prop. And they look really good. And then for this part, you can see Leatherface, and I'm gonna be honest here, he looks pretty good. I'm not really a fan of Gemmy stuff, but he looks very creepy. Now here there's a lot of stuff. In the bottom left corner, you can see this clown peeping out, like he's very unnoticeable, but you can see him. Looks like he's got yellow LEDs. He looks kind of like Mr. Punchy. Then you can see the teddy bear clown, which looks pretty good. We've got the 8-foot witch in the background. 12-foot mummy is making a return. I guess he was pretty popular last year. And here is the spinning doll thing. There's nothing really much to her. She just turns around. Not really anything to say about her. She's okay, I guess. And then we've got this new Pennywise animatronic, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks really bad. So we can see the Reaper band, the drumming one, the guitar one. These props can use Bluetooth. You could apparently use Bluetooth to play whatever song you want, and they'll play it. And then we've got the swinging girls in the background. This is where we start to move right. But before I do that, we're gonna talk about Stilts the Clown. I almost called him Stitches because I'm dumb. I wonder if anything is different about him, but it's cool to see him finally being produced after, like, I don't know, being delayed for 4 years. Now this is probably my personal favorite section of the whole display. This is awesome. So first we've got, well, as you can see, there's that pumpkin wreath. You could see the 9-foot zombie groundbreaker, and apparently he's $600, which is kind of stupid. Then in the background you could see the Halloween musicians. They look kind of better there than they did in the website photos. And then here is a grandpa thing. I think this is pneumatic. He does have a very violent motion. Then moving on to this side, we've got the Walmart zombie. Yeah, good old Walmart zombie. You could see Stilts in the background. And dang, he looks tall, because look at him compared to Stitches. Isn't Stitches like 9 foot tall? So this dude is huge. And then in this picture, you could see some of my favorite props. You could see the cemetery angel, and I guess he doesn't have a moving mouth. Maybe it's just something stupid in the listing. Then you could see the Crimson Reaper, and you could see the lunging doll. Then the last picture we really have for this area is of the 12-foot Techie Scarecrow, and it's really cool to see Techie making 12-foot props. Now we'll get into the videos, and this is where I get really excited. So here we go. So here was the first video we got. The main thing you could see here is the zombie groundbreaker. Could see him rocking his tombstone back and forth, and it looks like there's a light included, which is really cool. And I'm gonna be honest, his arms look like they're inflatable, and if they are, that's kind of weird. Then I think you could see that pop-up pumpkin in front of him. Next to the zombie groundbreaker, you can see the pneumatic ghostly woman, and then in front of her, you could see the grandpa thing. He moves really violently. He's very loud. His mechanics are very loud. Could hear a lot of clicking. But this was pretty cool to see. And then this is a short 4-second clip of the pumpkin groundbreaker. And honestly, I kind of like it. I don't know, I didn't really think about it too much when I first saw it, but I kind of like it now. I wonder how big it is though. It looks very tiny. Now here's a video of the Crimson Reaper animatronic. He just moves his head side to side and talks, I guess. Nothing too special. I think he looks kind of good, but I think it's kind of weird that his hood is so big. Also, don't really like the fact he doesn't have arms, but I guess he's a neat prop. Alright, I guess you can call this the lunging crimson doll. It's kind of like lunging pumpkin carver, but she's holding a doll, and she looks like one too. I think she's kind of decent. I'm not really sure what her audio would be, but yeah, not really much to say about it. Now here is the first video of Techie's 12-foot harvester, I guess you could call it. I don't know. His mouth moves, his eyes glow red, and his voice sounds kind of good. I think it's really cool Techie's starting to make 12-footers. Like, this is a good start. This scarecrow's pretty good. I just wish he had, like, gloves or something. And now we have the Bluetooth Reaper band. Honestly, not really too much to see here. Just the Reapers rocking out, I guess you could say. One's playing the drums, one's rocking its head back and forth while allegedly playing a guitar. But it doesn't seem like he's playing anything because his hand doesn't move, which is kind of stupid. But yeah, nothing too special about these other than the fact you could use Bluetooth. And just a short clip of the swinging girls. Nothing too special about these either. Just your boring swinging prop on a smaller scale.
And one more to preview here today. There's a full body turnaround.
Then we got the spinning doll with red hair. I'm just going to call her that. Nothing too special about her either. I don't know, I guess she's supposed to be some sort of jump scare prop. She just spins around. She's alright, I guess. Now in these two clips you can see the new Forgotten Toys box. In this one you could see it from the distance, and you could see the teddy bear clown's movement, so he will have like a side to side motion, I guess. And then in this clip you could see it close up, and it's just the Forgotten Toys box once again. Nothing too special about it. And I'm going to be completely honest here. I think the old one was so much better. This one looks really weird, and I'm just not really a fan of it, especially that doll, whatever it is. I don't like that. But yeah, Forgotten Toys is back. This is the last video I have to show you guys today. So first you could see the front of the display, and it looks amazing. Really love that display. Here you could see the bird on top of that tree, and then you see the cemetery angel, the caretaker prop, and the teddy bear clown. His eyes look kind of weird. The pop-up creepy female, which is another reskin of one of those things from last year, I'm pretty sure. Techie scarecrow, the zombie groundbreaker. You could see the Reaper band and Pennywise, the Crimson Reaper, and he looks really weird there. The 8-foot witch, which honestly kind of looks creepy. And the last thing you can really see is the pneumatic ghostly woman, and I'm definitely not a fan of her animation. Definitely not. And that's pretty much it now, so we're gonna wrap up the video here. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I haven't uploaded in a while, and this is probably my longest video. Probably gonna take me a while to edit this, so if you enjoyed, please consider giving it a like. And if you would like to see Halloween content all year round, consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching, and this is The Realist signing off. Bye everyone.
I get this feeling, and every time
Look, so I got this guy! Yahoo!